So I just received this newer LED video lighting color temperature from Amazon. This is what it looks like. It's really small. We're gonna bust it open, see what it looks like. On the side of it, it says rotating the knobs or dim the brightness of turn on and off the lighting. So I guess I just whatever, we'll see. So, okay, bust it open. Okay, sure. Okay, so it comes just like this, and let's see what's in here. Well, this is already out of the package, but it's not a big deal if it's not broke. I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, that just came out the bag. Lights. Well, I only see one, and it comes with two of these little things. Hopefully it's on there. Yeah, it's on there. So it comes wrapped up. Okay. It's small, it's cute, it's compared to the box, it's pretty much, okay, so this goes in here somehow. I don't know how. We're gonna read the thing. So I guess you just slide these out. Yeah, I've never had one of these before, I'm so excited. It looks cool though. So I did get two of these, which is nice. I probably won't be using this one because I want the actual LED effect of everything. So here is the booklet. What does it say I need? Okay, so this little thing is a battery adapter. Okay, what type of batteries I need? So I did read some reviews saying, well, the company also says do not leave the batteries in because they can burn up the batteries, and you know how they get like that nasty green texture on them, and you don't want to leave them in because they wear out real quick. So that's something that I'm gonna have to consider, but I like the size of it. I don't have my tripod yet. That comes tomorrow. But so far looking at it, nothing's broken, which I am very thankful for. I'm glad nothing's broke. I'm just sitting here fucking around with the shit. See what's what. Oh, okay, this can come off. So if you're having a hard time putting it on your little thing, I guess. Okay, let me go get some batteries and let me see how this thing holds up. Oh, okay. This does come off. So there is a little piece right here. And I'm like, okay, well, how am I gonna get up in there? I gotta like put it up in there and stuff. So this does come off. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit, 6 batteries. I don't even know if I have 6. They look like AA batteries. So one thing I did see in reviews that I am noticing, this back part has no cover, so it's going to be left out. I don't know how I feel about that if I'm traveling and stuff and I have this part out and my batteries accidentally fall out or something. You know, some wild shit will happen. I might, like, I don't know, get something to cover it up or something. Because I don't like that. Okay, let me go get batteries and I'll be right back.
Hey, ich will euch heute das LED-Licht von NEEWER vorstellen. Ich mag dieses Licht, weil es sehr kompakt ist und ich kann es überall hin mitnehmen. Ich verwende es für Fotos und Videos. Bei Fotos muss man natürlich aufpassen, dass man die Personen nicht blendet. Der Vorteil bei Fotos ist auch, dass man schon im Sucher sehen kann, wie das Bild aussieht, was bei Flash-Fotografie nicht unbedingt der Fall ist. Natürlich ist das Licht nicht so hell wie ein Blitz. Ich habe früher diese fluoreszierenden Lichter verwendet. Die sind noch heller als solche LED-Lichter. Allerdings sind sie sehr zerbrechlich. Ich habe schon so ein Licht zerbrochen. Außerdem flimmern sie mit 50 Hertz und man kann dann nur die PAL-Framerates verwenden. Also 25 oder 50 Frames pro Sekunde, wenn man NTSC-Frame-Raten verwendet, also 24, 30 oder 60, dann flimmert das Bild. Das LED-Licht hat 11 Reihen mit je 16 LEDs. Das ist etwas mehr als das 160 LED-Licht, das ältere 160 LED-Licht von NEEWER. Das ältere Licht konnte auch mit AA-Batterien betrieben werden. Für dieses neue Licht braucht man diese Sony NP-F-Akkus, was aber nicht unbedingt ein Nachteil ist, weil das Licht ist im Gegensatz zum 160er schmäler und ich kann diese Akkus von verschiedenen Herstellern kaufen. Das ist die kleinste Version. Das ist wie die mittlere Version ausschaut, das NP-F750. Und ich kann diese Akkus auch in anderen Geräten in Kamerazubehör einsetzen. Zum Beispiel für Feldmonitore oder auch für andere LED-Lichter. Also man schaltet das Licht ein über dieses Drehrad, wenn man das drückt, und dann kann man das Licht dimmen. Das ist auch ein großer Vorteil von diesen LED-Lichtern, im Gegensatz zu den fluoreszierenden Lampen, die man nicht dimmen kann. Es gibt auch hier die Möglichkeit, einen Netzadapter anzuschließen. Und auf der Unterseite kann man ein Stativ anschrauben. Im Lieferumfang vom LED-Licht ist so ein kleiner Hotschuh, so ein kleiner Blitzschuhadapter enthalten. Mit dem kann man das Licht auf der Kamera montieren. Oder auch auf dem Stativ. Außerdem sind 2 Filter enthalten. Das ist ein Orangefilter, mit dem kann ich das Licht wärmer machen, so für Innenaufnahmen, wenn ich das anpassen will, zum Beispiel auch bei Hochzeiten, wenn das Licht vorgegeben ist und quasi Tungstenlicht ist. Dann habe ich noch einen Transparentfilter, mit dem kann ich das Licht ein bisschen weicher machen, aber ich habe den eigentlich immer am Licht oben, um die LEDs zu schützen, weil die doch ein bisschen empfindlich sind. So, was ist mein Fazit für dieses Licht? Also ich mag dieses Licht, weil ich es überall hin mitnehmen kann, weil es so klein ist. Andererseits sollte man sich darüber klar sein, dass dieses Licht aufgrund der Größe relativ harte Schatten werfen kann. Deswegen ist es besser, wenn man das natürlich nah an das Subjekt, an das Motiv heranbringt. Und dieses Licht kann natürlich aufgrund der Größe nicht ein großes Studiolicht ersetzen, aber für unterwegs natürlich super, weil das Licht unglaublich stark ist. Also ich kann das wirklich empfehlen. Ich verwende das jetzt schon mehr als ein Jahr. Zum Beispiel auch zu Hause für Makrofotografie. Oder ich positioniere das hinter das Subjekt als Haarlicht, um das Subjekt von dem Hintergrund zu trennen. Ein kleiner Nachteil bei diesem Licht ist vielleicht, dass dieser Schalter, wenn man in der Tasche das Licht hat, sich von selbst einschaltet. Deswegen mache ich es so, wenn ich das in der Tasche transportiere, dass ich einfach das Akku rausgebe. Dann kann das nicht passieren. Also sonst fällt mir eigentlich kein wirklicher Nachteil bei diesem Licht ein. Ich kann das wirklich empfehlen. Das ist wirklich ein super Licht. Für unterwegs und auch für einige Anwendungen zu Hause.
A short to medium distance shots. Even in direct sunlight, these can help for brightening up a scene. And for an example of how bright this is, I have a lamp there on in the background. I'm going to gradually turn this up so you can see how bright it actually gets. So you see, just barely turn it on there. It's already just about as bright, but that's a little bit higher and higher and higher. It's still going, and that's the brightest it gets right here. So you can see, you can't even see me anymore. It's like a very bright flashlight, so lighting isn't a problem for your shot if you're looking at one of these. What I find really nice is that they also include these little filters here. Here's one that's more of an amber color. There's another one that's it's like a white, clear, transparent color. What these do is that it makes the light a lot softer. So as you saw, I turned these lights on by themselves here, and they completely destroy the entire image. But what these things do is that they'll diffuse the light. It's very convenient that they include this, and you can see it just slides right in. But we see we turn on again, you get a nice softer light. You don't see this bright, those little sparkles around. It's a nice soft light, and this is on the lowest brightness setting. And I'm gonna put it in the corner of a room so the light can just echo off the walls, and you can see in real time how the image changes by looking at the brightness on my face. So you can see I have a lamp in each corner of the room here that's just lighting everything. Watch how the lighting changes as I turn this up. You see I get a nice soft light on this side of my face. You can see, especially for filmmaking, it adds a bit of depth to your shot, making it look a lot nicer. Let's see, I'll turn this up even more. You can see how much exactly of my face you can brighten up, and you can see it actually got a little bit clearer on the video just because more light's hitting my face. And this is not even on the camera directly on me. This is from bouncing off a wall. If I turn it directly to my face, the light looks a bit harsher. This is at maximum brightness, but then you can see I'm even clearer. You can see all the colors in my skin tones. My teeth are invisible at this point, but I'll put this back on the wall. It's very bright. As you can see, it does a fantastic job at lighting up your shots. Also included on the back here, let me turn this down. They have interchangeable batteries, and they also have, this device is compatible with a lot of different ones. I don't know the model of batteries I'm using, but you can use lithium-ion or you can use AA batteries, so whatever suits your project, you'll be more than fine with. And in terms of battery life, there's actually a button on the back that shows you about how much life is left. You can see these lights that are on right now, they got full power right now. Battery life has never really been a problem. I've never noticed it draining a whole lot at all. But if you pick this up, I recommend picking up at least 2 batteries just because you don't want one dying in you. That's basic filmmaking practice, but I highly recommend these, especially for someone who's looking for a more budget option in terms of getting at least 1 or 2 sources of lighting for the shot. So someone like me who's making YouTube videos or vlogs or even short documentaries or interviews with individuals, I highly recommend this light. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, my name's Tim. In this video I'm going to tell you about a light that I've used pretty extensively over the past couple years, and that is the NEEWER CN160 LED video light. I'll tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and if it makes sense for your video projects in 2020. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to turn on that little bell notification so you'll be notified when I post new videos. If you're watching this on social media, remember to follow Film Endeavors on all your socials. And with that being said, let's talk about this light. So I actually own 3 of these lights, and I use them for everything from filming weddings to interviews to live streams and even filming this video right now. And honestly, it's a great light. You know, it's made almost entirely of plastic, but for the price, you really can't beat it. The light comes with 2 filters, one that's meant to replicate a warmer 3200K incandescent bulb, and the other, that's more clear, that's meant to replicate a 5500K daylight temperature bulb, which is what I'm using to film this video. It also used to come with this really strange pink one that I never used, and I'm guessing nobody else used it, so that's probably why they stopped sending it out with the light. It has a 1/4-20 screw mount, so you can screw it on top of a light stand. It also has a hot shoe mount that will tighten right to the top of your camera, and it has this little adjustable tilt mechanism so you can adjust the tilt of the light wherever you have it sitting. On the side of the light, we have an adjustable dimmer wheel as well as a very satisfying built-in clicking mechanism that clicks when you turn the light on and back off, which is really nice. And on the back, we have a battery indicator with this little test button here. So you just click the button and it will tell you how much battery life you have left. So currently I have about 50% battery left in the light. A really nice feature that I like about this light is you can power it with either standard AA batteries, or you can get these Sony NP-F750 batteries, which are rechargeable. So I bought a bunch of these and I use them in most of my lights. And according to the Amazon listing for the light, you can get about 60 to 80 minutes of runtime off of one charge. So I found that to be pretty accurate. It just depends on what brightness you're running the light at. But if you're in a situation like this in a studio where you don't need to worry about the mobility of the light, then you can actually get a dummy battery for the light and a power cable that attaches to it, and you can power the light that way. A question I saw people asking on the Amazon listing is, how bright is this light? And honestly, it's pretty bright. According to NEEWER, it has an effective lighting distance of up to 20 feet, but if those numbers don't really help you at all, then as an example, the light I'm using to light myself for this video right now is about 3 feet away, and I have it at just above the lowest setting, so it's pretty bright. Another question people asked was, can this be used as a flash or is it strictly a continuous light? And the answer is, it's strictly a continuous light. There are a few quirks that I have noticed about this light that are by no means deal breakers, but I figured are worth mentioning. So the first thing is, as I said before, I own a few of these lights, and one thing I have noticed is the color temperature can vary slightly from light to light. So one of the lights I have has more of a green shift, and another light I have has more of a magenta shift. It's very slight, but I figured it's worth mentioning if you're planning on getting more than one. I bought mine actually at different times, so that may be why mine have some variance between the color temperature. So maybe if you're gonna buy more than one, just get them all at the same time. Another thing about this light is it's fairly directional, so you're not going to get that very wide soft light like you would with a softbox, but once you work with it a couple times and get the hang of it, you'll be able to use it in pretty much any application. Overall, I absolutely recommend the CN160. It's a great light, and for the price, I really don't think you can beat it. I'll leave links to the light as well as any other products I mentioned in the description. If you would consider using these links if you're planning on buying anything I mentioned, I do earn a small percentage and I truly appreciate your support. If you have any questions or feedback, please leave me a comment and I'll be sure to get back to you. If you found this video helpful or you know of anyone else who may enjoy it, please consider sharing it with them. And again, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and follow Film Endeavors on all your socials. You can also check out our website at filmendeavors.com. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Benvenuti in quest'altra recensioni veloci. Questa sera parleremo del pannello LED, il CN160 della NEEWER. Allora, questo pannello LED o paretto, riflettore, insomma lo volete chiamare, È un dispositivo modello CN160, indica il numero di LED perché la NEEWER realizza 3 modelli, il modello 126 da 126 LED, il modello da 160 e quello da 216 LED, cambia leggermente il prezzo, il numero dei LED in principio è identico. Questo dispositivo nasce per un uso in ambito fotografico, infatti ha la slitta per essere fissato nelle fotocamere reflex, viene fornito con 2 pannelli, uno, questo che vedete qui, bianco trasparente, e un altro identico ma di colore giallo per creare una luce diffusa con un'intensità, una temperatura colore differente. Infatti, come indicato dall'articolo, va da 5600 Kelvin sino a 3200 con il filtro. L'intensità luminosa, comunque regolabile dall'interruttore e dimmerabile, è notevole, è decisamente notevole. Ovviamente utilizzandolo senza filtro il contrasto sarà netto, ovviamente si creano delle forti ombre, dei forti contrasti, e quindi in linea generale solitamente si utilizza, almeno quantomeno io lo utilizzo sempre con il filtro per attenuare la luce, per renderla più diffusa, e vi posso assicurare che l'effetto anche in ambienti completamente bui è notevole, considerando comunque che stiamo parlando di un oggetto assolutamente piccolo, 141 x 62 x 150 mm, è veramente piccolo. Viene fornito, come dicevo, appunto con i 2 filtri, con un adattatore. Qua col tasto test si verifica il livello di carica delle batterie, che funziona con batterie alcaline, in questo caso con 6 batterie, oppure si può utilizzare delle batterie ricaricabili al litio tramite un adattatore che viene sempre fornito da installare qua. Nell'articolo viene indicato che si possono utilizzare delle batterie compatibili della Sony e della Panasonic, ci sono pochi modelli. Ha un flusso luminoso di 660 lumen e un tempo di esecuzione che va dai 60 agli 80 minuti, quello dipende un po' dalla carica delle batterie. Chiaramente la struttura in ABS è un sistema di plastica, né più né meno. Io l'ho trovato molto utile sia a uso amatoriale ma anche a livello professionale, perché il fatto che ci siano le batterie che possa essere portatili vi permette anche di non fissarla sempre nella reflex, ma di utilizzarlo come dispositivo di luce accessoria, e quindi si può appoggiare magari da una parte dove avete necessità dell'intensità luminosa, o farlo tenere da qualcuno, un po' come si utilizzavano i flash. Il vantaggio è che, non essendo una luce, è una luce continua, quindi è molto utile per continuare ad avere punti di fuoco. È un dispositivo che costa poco, adesso si vende circa intorno ai 25 ai 30 euro in base al numero di LED, ma per chi ha bisogno di una luce supplementare secondo me è l'ideale. Quindi poi è un dispositivo NEEWER, quindi comunque è un ottimo dispositivo, e quindi io ve lo consiglio. Alla prossima recensioni veloci.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is DJ Soto. I just wanted to do a little quick review on this CN160 LED light for your camera. And I just want to say right off the bat, this is an awesome little light. Actually, I should say it's an awesome big light for the price. I was looking for a new light. I just don't want to spend crazy amounts of money. I don't want to spend like hundreds of dollars. And before, I was using this little $30 SEMA light, which is actually decent and packs a punch. It might have like a 5-foot throw, maybe and when it's dark, maybe a little further, 5 to 10 foot throw. That's just my estimation. But I was looking for something that packed a little more punch, and this guy definitely does. I was using that at a wedding. It was a lifesaver. Very, very, very low light situation, and now I was able to blast this in rooms and light up the room fairly decent. I mean, it wasn't like lit up in crazy amounts of light, but this guy can throw pretty far and pretty bright. And I just highly recommend it. Let's kind of take a look at it. You got your on-off switch here, and it's dimmable. So, you know, you just slightly turn it on, and it'll turn on just barely, and then you can just blast the thing. And it's a powerful light. Like, I'm just blinded right now, and of course you can dim it. I'm doing this in the daytime, and you can see like just kind of how far, like, you know, the wall's maybe about 8-10 foot away, and then even into the hallway, see into the over there, it's kind of dark over there in the staircase over there, and you can see how that light, I'm just going to kind of dim it off and then turn it back on. It can throw pretty far. So this is a light that I highly recommend. I don't know if this demonstration can even show the punch that it's going to give, but I mean, it lights up really well. I'm really impressed by it. It comes with a couple of, it comes with a diffuser, maybe something to do tungsten with it, and a nice little patch to carry those things in, and another color there, the pink. It takes AA batteries, where you can use different types of batteries, like this Sony lithium-ion battery, so that it has a little indicator that tells you how much battery you have left. And so actually, let me put it on my camera so you can see. I film on the Canon 60D. That's my and so, you know, at a wedding, this is, you know, similar to what I'd be using. Maybe I'd use a 50 millimeter 1.8. But yeah, I mean, this guy is just great. And if I'm up close to someone, I'll just barely turn it on, you know, just kind of touch it. If they're far away, I can just crank it up, and it really does a good job. Has a little knob here. We can kind of forward it up or down a little bit. It's a little finicky, but so you have to be real careful with it, but it works well. Yeah, so in summary, I highly recommend getting this, and you won't be sorry that you got it. It's going to be a big help to you on your shoots, and it's great for the price. Thanks for watching.